Okay, so the next part that we are going to discuss is the most important part, the last minute tips. Last minute tips on how to write your exam, how to prepare for your exam, what is to be done. Okay, so now what you are exactly doing at your home every single day, analyze it. Analyze it well. And all the focus, all the work that you're doing, bring it together in such a manner that you're studying well. Leave behind everything else. Leave behind everything else that is not required at this point of time. Your focus should be only on your exams. All the energy that you put into must be focused only on your exams to do it well. Okay, so let's start. Now, how do you do it? First and foremost, I want you to set up small targets. Very small targets. For example, as we know, there are a few theorems in your mathematics. Now, these are the only theorems which you're going to get. There would be hardly 4 to 5 theorems. Out of those 4 to 5 theorems, you will get one. So take that as a target. So there you are being sure short of 4 or 6 marks, which you are going to get in your exams. So that cash on. The next small target, for example, when we come to science, there are diagrams. Physics, chemistry, biology, all this together. There will be hardly about 15 odd diagrams. So all these diagrams, be sure short of it. Be sure short of drawing it. Be sure short of naming it. In various different stages of your question paper, you are going to get these diagrams for anywhere between 12 to 20 marks or even more. You never know, it depends on your board. So, why don't you do it? You are sure short of it. You're going to get these marks. Do it. Similarly, in mathematics constructions, hardly a few constructions. So out of those few constructions, you are sure short of getting a full marks, means in the sense about 4 to 6 marks one question you're going to get. In 2 marks one question you're going to get, 1 mark one question you're going to get. Why don't you focus? So keep that as a small target. So you have to be smart in placing these things, in setting up your priorities and working on it. Come to your languages. There will be one essay writing, focus. There will be letter writing, 2 or 3 different types of letters, focus. Set that as a target, finish it off. There are going to be poems that you have to by heart and write. You know that this is going to come. Set it up for yourself. That is how you do smart work. That's what I always tell to my students. Smart work is much better than hard work. Whatever you're working out, do it in a smart way. Understood, children? So set up small goals. Like, for example, these are the things, these are the questions that I'm going to focus now, and that I will achieve it in so much of time. Do it. That is going to help you out. When you set up goals, when you say, this is what I'm going to study in this much amount of time, then all your body, the energy throughout your body focuses on achieving that small little target. So doing that is much better than saying, I will finish this one full book in this one full day. That is never going to happen. Because your brain is not programmed to focus in that manner. It is always better to give your brain small targets where it is sure shot of achieving it. Once it is sure shot of achieving it, all the positive energies within you will reach to that level to achieve that little goal. Then, similarly, eliminate all excuses that you have for not studying. Eliminate every single excuse that comes into picture. For example, your mom will ask you to go out to a shop and get something. You tell to your mom, I'm sorry, I cannot do it. Now, if you go, that becomes an excuse for you not to study. So don't do it. You hardly have a few days in hand. Similarly, you have got a fever. Now, that fever or cold or cough or whatever your health illness is, don't make that as an excuse for your studies. As I have been telling you, the 12 years, 13 years of hard work, so many years of hard work that you have put in, this is the time to show your talent. And this is the time to get the results out. So all these excuses, keep it aside. Similarly, you might have an excuse in your head that this particular chapter, this particular question is not at all going to come. So why do I need to study? My dear friend, if that particular question comes in your paper, what are you going to do? You would say, this has not come in the last 5 years. How do I expect it to come now? What if it comes? Are you prepared for that? So forget all these excuses, whatever you are having. Stomach ache, toothache, fever, going out for a shop. This question is not coming up. My friend is not studying, that's why I will not study this. My teacher has asked me not to study, that's why I'm not going to study this. Put everything aside. Your parents are not writing your exam, your teachers are not writing your exam, your friends are not writing your exam. It is you who are writing the exam, and you will have to give your best. Try to understand that. Next, manage time in a much, much better manner. Because the person who has managed time is the most successful person. We have only 12 hours of active work. Why do I say so? 8 hours go in sleep, 4 hours go in our daily course, like your washrooms, your bathrooms, your eatings, your etc. These 12 hours are the ones which even Bill Gates is having. And these 12 hours are the ones which the beggar is also having. So you have to understand the value of the 12 hours in your 24 hours every single day. You will have to value. You will have to manage it in such a manner that it is productive and helpful for you. So how do you do it is up to you. We can give you n number of examples. We can ask you to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, sit, study. Then 10 minutes you go to washroom and come. 10 minutes you have food, come back and study. We can give you such timetables. But that particular timetable is not going to be feasible to you because you have not made it. Your heart is saying no to that. Your mind is saying no to that. Because someone is forcing that on you. So my suggestion to you is to make your own timetable. To make your own timetable to reach that goal which you have set. To be the best what you can. So manage time, which is extremely, extremely important. Spend, as I just told you before in focus, spend some time with you. 5 to 10 minutes with you, wherein you are just with yourself, at peace. Once you do that every single day, your every single day is going to be extremely, extremely happy and focused. Then make a to-do list, what you're going to do that particular day. What are the chapters you're going to cover? What are the studies that you're going to do that particular day? Morning, what you're doing, afternoon, what you're doing, evening, what you're doing, in the night, what you're doing. And listen, my dear friend, make small, small targets out of those bigger targets, and you will reach your goal at the end of the day. It is all about you, how you do it. Put all your mind, body, soul, everything together. Put it in that positive frame of mind, positive energies. You should ooze out positive energies of yourself. Once you are in a position to do that, everything else will just follow. Then eat less at night. Don't have stomach full at night. I'm not speaking about your day or afternoon breakfast or your lunch. I'm speaking about your dinner. I would suggest you to have